into Aphira.
Just a dash. Spider silk. Look at them flee. Bone dust. Snakeskin. Charcoal. Mutton. Anything more? Naught else. Returned to my abode.
Salutations.
A most accursed night. How fares great Hecate amid such inauspicious nights? Scarce has she had occasion lately to illuminate this place.
Headmistress seems well enough. I've not once seen hardship ever get to her. But then, perhaps she wears that veil of hers so as to never show even a trace of doubt.
We all wear veils, don't we, sorcerers? Great Hecate, she merely puts aside all pretenses about it. Well, good to know that she is still herself, and I remain her humble servant here. Perfect.
Thank you. Pylon destroyed. It's Poseidon. Should head back out. Suffer no more. Salutations.
Salutations.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
By now, that monster Typhon must remember the bitter taste of defeat, yet he does not relent. Thus, he has left us with no choice but to pursue the means of his annihilation, little star. Wolf howl.
to do about our poor summit? That ugly Typhon made it all the way up here, and he's been ruining everything. Well, we are not going to let him walk all over us.
You shades are getting out of there. In the name of Hades. There.
To a breakthrough there with Gramps and Typhon and whatnot. Don't want to rush you, Em, but this is me. I just can't help myself sometimes.
Silence. And don't mind me. Barrier destroyed. Yes, my lord, I spoke the oath, if that is what you mean. Thus in shadow I serve, and to shadow I'll return ere comes the light of dawn.
What a
pleasant surprise. Wealth cannot be measured in mere coin. The very idea is absurd. Yet, there you are, paying for goods and services as though Kronos has already prevailed.
Our bond renewed. Feeling fine.
Really? You could have had my friendship, couple my sheep, but instead, you spit my eye.
I have done no such thing. I merely need access to the docks. Yet you insist on getting in my way.
Put yourself in my sandals. What would you do? You'd say, I don't like the way you're treating me. I am gonna eat you. Over for dinner. Leave this now to that.
There is an old adage which goes, one would be wise never to strike a sleeping Cyclops, and instead carefully walk by. But at times, exceptions must be made.
I might make one of those exceptions now.
7 sheep, 8 sheep, 9.
Very well. Good. beyond this rift, the Mountain of the Gods. Go, Tula. Olympus, I accept this message. There. Push closer. Mistakes were made. For the captain's wheel. You test my patience. Enough of this. I accept this gift.
Wood with fire soot. Little seeds and bigger fronds, stones from rivers, moss from ponds. Chamomile and grain of rice, cinnamon and cube of ice. Bit of toadstool, claw of cat, heat it, stir it, that is that. Oh, you're back!
Evening, little pigs.
Nothing to see in there.
Together we shine.
Together we shine.
Madam Cersei, I'm grateful that we had a chance to meet again after all this time. Your kindness to me always meant a lot, and I wanted to give you this small token in return.
Nectar! Oh, thank you, little miss. I've made attempts to brew my own, but never get it right. Though why don't you take this in kind? Think of it as a little island souvenir.
It's beautiful and quite adorable. Thank you.
So you have seen the great monstrosity with your own eyes, have you, Poppet? Typhon, I mean, of course. Oft have I wondered about his deep connection to the natural world.
And what connection would that be? He's a monster, just as you said. A thing that does not belong in our world.
Yet there he is, where you'll be going soon. Who only knows the limits of our world and that which it contains? Veritably, not you or I, Poppet. All that is here belongs, is what I say. How you've grown.
What have I done?
Death to Kronos. Our Lady thus decrees. No need to go in.
Thank you for having me. I see you. Ashes.
The infinite dark.
Fight on.
Hear me, on my authority.
Now for the next one. The Black Flagship. Be not afraid. Good. Protected. Hail, Captain. You.
Whoa, Trouble, you're huge! Like you and Nemi had a child, which, come to think of it, is just about the worst thing I've ever imagined. And I've imagined a lot.
Then imagine what I'm about to do to you in this form, courtesy of Circe the Enchantress. Had you not been so delinquent, you could have learned from her yourself.
Learn to become a freak, you mean? That's the difference between you and me. You need somebody to teach you everything, while I've got pure instinct. What did you just do? Now watch this. Oh yeah. There goes that. Blammo! Come on, everybody, join in. Bombs away.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Won't fail.
Just die. Neat trick. Blam! Die! 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 Better run, babe. Oh, why does this always happen to me?
In shadow I serve. There.
To feel again the stable earth beneath her feet replenishes within the princess of the underworld her nearly limitless resolve as her objective finally draws near.
Mount Olympus. There it is ahead. Victory. straightforward. Tula now! Enchanted for the night. It's rather heavy still. Perhaps I'll knock some sense into you yet. Return to Shadow now.
Arise.
So many problems on Olympus to contend with, and Talos is against me too.
You look well.
You're here, Lord Charon.
Light guide you.
This place is weird.
The shipment's arrived.
Death to Kronos.
Just checking up on you. I've need of that.
May I assist you, Goddess?
Moonlight guide us. Ready to come out? What was forgotten shall be feared again.
What shall it be, witch?
Hey, I've got these bath salts here that are more than enough for me, if you're not busy at the moment.
Mel, you know I like doing nothing. Sitting in the hot springs with you? Well, that's gotta be the next best thing, so shall we?
Just right.
I care about absolutely nothing right now. Like being cooked in a cauldron, isn't it?
Don't you ever wonder how you used to be, Dora? When you were flesh and blood? I bet you were very beautiful.
What? Seriously? Is it because of my voice or because of my curves? Nah, you're just messing with me.
I am not. It's because of your confidence, I suppose. You're very self-assured. Some shades cower before me, but you and I always got on.
Well, some shades are total buffoons. Anyway, it doesn't really matter to me how I used to be. If I was happy about it, I figure I'd remember.
You think you've deliberately forgotten your past?
Yeah. Why else would I have forgotten everything? Probably took a couple swigs from the River Lethe, and that was that. Clean slate.
The River of Forgetfulness. You think you were down in Elysium?
Maybe. Who knows? You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had a good time with you back there. Thanks, Mel.
Come along. May moonlight guide us.
And night protect us.
I learned what happened to the Fates, Lord Moros. Or rather, how Kronos discovered where they were. It was Chaos who led Kronos to them. Chaos, of course, seems to regret this now, and I don't think had any ill intent.
Oh. That is a lot of information to take in. It does make some amount of sense. Kronos having free reign in your father's house, eventually found his way to Chaos, then coaxed this vital information out of them. Then he ambushed the Fates as part of his plans for conquest.
You're taking all this better than I would have. Come to think of it, I've never seen you angry.
You're seeing me right now. It's just, my anger changes nothing, typically. So Chaos now is working to undo some of the damage caused. Kronos removed one thread in the Fates, but created another. Perhaps an unwise trade.
Making a mockery of Chaos seems unwise to me.
Dissolution of time, disintegration of monstrosity, connected incantations, negating that which has already come to pass, and violently terrible use of our craft.
It is. You always said such power ought never to be used, save when no other possibility avails itself. Perhaps not even then. How did you discover such incantations? You practically know more of Kronos than he does himself.
When I learned of what Kronos had done to you and the rest, I refused to accept it, but I studied him nevertheless. Power always contains the secrets of its own undoing.
Even his and Typhon's.
Even his and Typhon's.
Why don't I ever see you on the surface, Nem? Surely we have foes deserving your attention there.
Death to Kronos is the only task. Won't get caught up in the details like you. Each night you spend up in the mountains, the Titan secures his foothold below.
You don't see how Typhon's reemergence complicates matters. He's not exactly the sort of problem one can ignore for long.
Really? Watch me.
Your old adversary Polyphemus wanted me to give you a message on his behalf. Though, come to think, I'm uncertain what he wanted me to say. Perhaps just kick you savagely.
Sounds like the Cyclops that I used to know, all right. My crew and I, we were his captives for a while, and his food supply. I found a way to get us out of there, but it was ugly.
He calls you Nobody. How did he come to know you by that name?
Nobody took his eye, Goddess. I gave to him a name that wouldn't make a lick of sense when he called over to his mates for help. We had to try.
He has mates?
Perhaps not anymore.
Not a care in the world. Which shall it be?
Princess?
That concludes our little orientation. Any questions? Shoot.
Welcome to your new home. Moonlight, guide us.
Seriously. My disciples, they were given quite a fright when that pitch-black stone there suddenly lit up. You know what it is, do you not?
A shard of purest darkness from the depths of chaos. In its countless facets, countless outcomes, perhaps none of which the fates have preordained.
Yep.
I rise again.
I know. Gods and goddesses upon Olympus, fight. So mote it be. May ashes of the past awaken. I can store different. Deeper connection. So that's it. Such power hides within.
Responsibility is earned.
Grant me the aspect of Medea.
Oh, she's a scary one. The path to perfection.
Such intricate work.
Not a bad skull you got. To Kronos.
Much deeper than it looks.
I have returned.
Should work. Sir. The veil of darkness spreads. This is my path. Strength, knowledge, patience.
The fates are gone then, yes? According to Hermes? Quite the unfortunate turn of events, if true. Well, if Kronos is bent on vengeance, it only makes sense that he would take it out on them, not just on us.
Some seeds. Out of my sight. Got you. From the forge.
Heard you talk to Mum and Dad face to face. Not even I get to do that much. Must have been right nervous meeting them. Or mayhap not, considering what you did to get there.
Fishing point there. Tula, fish. And caught.
That's a mother.
Come on, cat. The Master Craftsman's gift. Whalers. For me. Until we meet again.
I have to say I was reluctant to participate in these affairs at first. A war must run its course. I often set the wheels in motion, yes, but then observe impartially. This one, however, has become a bit of an exception.
Excellent. Join me.
Don't like me. Their arms so big and so strong. They should be ruling the land
and Scoop?
Not listening to my little song. And again. I don't like gods, and gods don't like me. Their arms so big and so strong. They should be ruling the land and the sea, not listening to my little song. A customer! Have you been getting anywhere, my friend? I know that whatever you do not give up. But I don't rightly know how close you are to what you mean to achieve.
I'm closer than before, but how much further I have left is difficult to say. Your silk has been of so much help.
I'm glad it has, and figured that it would. Only the very best for you, and one of these nights you'll make it all the way. And maybe with my silk. I hear that.
Thanks, Arachne. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
The Cyclops Polyphemus, whom you faced, once hid within a cavern not even my silver light could reach. Now he has taken sides with Kronos. Too many rise against the gods. The choice is yours. side.
Oi, coming right up.
Fine work as always.
This swarthy son of mine is more a draw to you than I.
Had to do it.
Well, we've made enough enemies already that we hardly need more.
The messenger.
You run into a certain underworld button knowing about. You tell him I said hey? We've not collaborated much as before, what with everything of late. I miss those times.
Greater strength. Tula, go for it. Caught out. Looks like a figment. Death to Kronos. Hermes wanted me to tell you, hey, my lord. A message he'd surely deliver himself if he could, though he seems well enough. Of course, my lord. Olympus, I accept this message. Vested in me.
Sure enough. Had your fill of Olympus for a while. Surpassing me here must be far less burdensome than having to gouge all of Typhon's eyes.
It's positively pleasant by comparison. But I'll get back to dealing with the father of all monsters soon enough.
Then gather what strength you can in the meantime. For now, the underworld awaits. But I yet hold the key. Cross flames burn!
Damn it.
Come, sisters of the dead. Take on a lesser form. Control yourself. Stop. Well fought. You passed this test again. Though how much farther you can go, we'll see. Return to Shadow now.
I passed the test. Ignore him.
Right on time. You cannot help the gods above, you know. My legions are vast, and death means little to them anymore. Not that your efforts here shall be of much consequence either.
Your surface legions fight and die for you, yet you hide behind them here. If you're so certain of your victory, you'd be leading them.
Leadership, my girl, is not about having to do everything oneself. It is about ensuring others share your same ideals and methodology. Wherever you may go, you shall encounter many who embrace my point of view, I think.
No shortage of fools. Next. That briny smell.
You have completed a number of the trials I have put before you, Spawn of Hades. I would offer you my gratitude, except I thought my stardust would be of more use. I had expected you to have sleek shoes.
Let me help you. There.
Love you, man. I ever tell you that? Oh, yeah, I did. You know I did. You know I do. Again.
I spoke to Echo about you. Said you didn't mean to hurt her, though perhaps I shouldn't have. She responded in her usual way, but I could tell something happened. You broke her heart.
She broke her own heart. They always fall for people who don't love them back. Anyway, I'm sure she'll find someone who thinks she's awesome. Plenty of fish in the sea.
Yes, I've noticed. So, has anybody ever fallen out of love with you? Or do they all end up in the morning fields, pining for you for eternity?
All I know is no one's ever loved me as much as me. They're all too busy feeling sorry for themselves to really care, you know? You can't love someone if you can't love yourself. Hope this helps.
I can use this for trade. Hail, O King. It's no use.
full well we cannot stand on ceremony whilst our entire way of life is under threat. Yet surely my dear son Hephaestus here need not be so uncouth at every opportunity.
Not like you ever taught me proper manners, Mum. Fortunately, I did learn a couple things, even without having a role model like you or Dad around to set me straight. Just watch. And Witchy too.
Laughable.
The path of stars.
The light of the moon. Couldn't do it. Acceptable. By my father's name.
Enough of that. Found you. You wretches are in for it now.
Whatever works for me.
That was mine.
Look at you.
Save some for me next time.
Hail, sister. Moonlight guide you.
Together we shine. I can't exactly drink this on the hunt, you know. But I can squirrel it away for safekeeping. Maybe once all this is settled, we can share a bottle and get properly caught up.
Or Or failing that, we could always keep on teaming against vengeful spirits and the like. Although it's nice to keep the possibility in mind.
We've bigger problems on Olympus than we counted on, I hear. Our worst fears realized and so on. You'd think I'd be more capable of tracking prey that's Typhon size.
You were tracking Kronos, me perhaps. But if it's any consolation, finding Typhon ought to be quite easy at this point. Bringing him down, less so.
I'll take your word for it. My father's much too proud to call me back to aid in our defense. Says I'm still needed here. If he wants Typhon to himself so badly, he can have him. My mark is yours. Stay safe, sister. More
Farewell.
reagents.
Don't look down.
My, isn't that the glimmer of a golden apple on you, love? I knew you had good taste. Their uses are more plentiful than you can imagine. Brew the most delicious nectar, distract beautiful rivals, initiate great wars, you name it.
Almost out of here.
Hello? Agent lady, welcome back! So who's this knight you're working for? And who else has she signed? She sounds intense.
I spoke of the one and only Night, whose presence fills the underworld and surface. She is one of the eldest primordial powers, yet the Titan Kronos thought he could stop her.
Ooh, sounds like some healthy competition. Well, if this knight really wants us to sign with her, she'd better make a good offer. Else Mr. Kronos might snatch up all the talent. This song's called Eye of the Claw. Out your eyes and drag you to death! Under the sea, with your favorite sirens. You're so obsessed with me. I like it when you go, Jetty. You're such a mess. That little dress looks like it's from the just like that. Something died there. It's like it's done suddenly. Not that I can control it. It's you that you that you must die now. I am gonna cross your eyes. You don't die. I am gonna cross your eyes. Then come on, Judy, get up. The ways are set tonight.
Peace and quiet. By will of Night. Into the purse. That's all for tonight's show. victory. She makes it look easy. The bell. They've sealed me in. So many mortal lives left unfulfilled. Illuminate my path. Eliminated. One to go. Count right now. Lord Ares, I know mortal warriors often would make offerings to you before their battles to the death. I likewise wish to pay you my respects. No mercy for our foes.
I shall not take such honors without giving in return, especially from one who understands my work. A living weapon such as you ought to have this.
This I accept from you, my lord. Olympus, I accept this message. Stronger. I should be able to get out, I think. Thirsty for more, are we? Mindless wretch. In you go. Echo, hey, about Narcissus.
About Narcissus. About Narcissus. About Narcissus.
I don't know what he was like back when you met, but he has a certain vanity about him that perhaps dulls his other senses a bit. When we speak, it's often like I'm not even there.
I'm not even there. Not even there. Not even there.
next we meet.
Next we meet. Next we meet.
Shades there. Grow golden once again. Come on out.
Going to take care of Kronos myself if you can't do it. But first things first. Here comes the reckoning.
Let's see it, Nem.
No way. I have this. That was quick. See you soon.
Hear me, on my authority. My strength reborn. Not now. Should come in handy. In the name of Hades.
resourceful underworld princess somehow soothes the savage beast.
You're safe now. You're all right. My brother's biggest fan. Done there. Should work. Going down. Ground floor. I sense a fish.
Within the deepest reaches of the earth, where once Grim Lord Hades reigned, now twists the edifices of the Titan Kronos, who made this former tomb of his home.
I can't believe that this is Tartarus. No escape. Caught another jiffy. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
How interesting that you were able to resist.
Tucked away. Father.
Melanoe?
I'd rather keep my hand.
The resting hound of hell makes plain he wishes not to be disturbed.
Be well, Lord Father.
Daughter, my father, he visited me recently, demanding that I tell him where to find you. I made clear I did not know, but you are drawing more of his attention.
You're saying he tortured you, that blasted wretch. He won't need to find me. I'm about to find him.
Do not misunderstand. We merely spoke. Granted, that is a rarity in itself. You never knew what to do with my brothers or me. Never should have had us at all.
Father, please don't speak that way. What even happened with you all? I know the tales of how you vanquished him, but know so little of how it was for you growing up.
We often fought. He believed we would take after him. None of us did. And when the fates decided that the time had come for us to rule in his stead, he resisted. Bitterly. But these old memories, I would leave them buried. Go. I have no more strength for now.
Cerberus, take care of him, okay? In shadow I serve.
To shadow you return.
Can't do it. Tula. That massive satyr's back.
Stop.
Was settled in the name of Hades. The strength of Earth. Whom to upset this time?
What do you desire?
I'd pick Aphrodite too, but she's expecting me to fight for her, you understand?
Hephaestus, don't be mad.
Most productive thing I did all day, but this ought to make up.
Switch to a rarer boon. Greater might. Slay you all. This is a Styxion. Show yourself by the light of the moon. For Sister Selene.
The Nightmare Bringer.
I can access this old fountain chamber now. Olympus, I accept this message. I felt something.
A long-forgotten hidden refuge within Tartarus provides the Princess of the Dead some small reprieve, much as it did for her own brother in a bygone time.
These waters still run clear enough somehow. Now!
The limits of my light.
You made it here in all the clamor, Lord. Olympus, I accept this message. Focus, Mel. I'm home.
Ah, at last. I understand your latest vainglorious attempt to reclaim Olympus met with some success. Perhaps in the moment you witnessed the father of all monsters and all his terrifying stature, some primordial instinct took hold.
You awakened that monstrosity and call me vainglorious? Typhon is not going to take orders from you or anyone. He'll have nothing left to rule over if he has his way.
No, you gods shall have nothing left to rule over if he has his way, and I mine. Typhon may not be the negotiating type, but we need no agreement to pursue the same result. Ready? Time out. Are you quite done? If you can see yourself. Yes. Perhaps a change of scenery is best. This ends now. I grow weary of your antics, girl. Oh dear. Glorious girl. You gods learn nothing from the past. Recklessly changed everything to suit your whim.
You're the one who's learned nothing, despite all the time you've had to think on it.
Oh, on the contrary, I know change is inevitable with time. The only question is, which sort? But time cannot be stopped.
What did I tell you? of this sand. I have what I need for now. So much dust. Okay. To the abyss of the subconscious, I descend. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
That dream, which means she must be close. Melinoe? Melinoe, that's a nice name. Melinoe, are you out there? No?
Brother.
There. Hello again, sister. You wanted me to search for signs of Kronos preparing for a big surprise, and while it isn't much, I did locate machinery in Tartarus that seemed a little out of place.
Machinery? You mean the gears that turn the ever-shifting chambers? In my time, that machinery is spread through Tartarus as far as I can see. What do you make of it?
Well, normally I wouldn't have made anything of it, but perhaps it's connected to what you're saying. I'm working on tracing where it leads. What about you? Any word on how we ought to proceed?
We need a weapon. The problem is that Kronos can resist the arms once used to vanquish him. On top of that, it needs to be available both to you in your time, and to me in mine. The closer to our family, the better. Can you think of something suitable?
Nothing immediately comes to mind. I have some mortal weapons in my chambers, but they hardly worked at any point. A weapon both in my time and in yours. And none of the infernal arms will do.
Give it some thought, but please make haste. Kronos shall realize what I am up to here eventually, and this connection weakens every night. For now, I'd better go.
Hold on. What happened to the servants of this house? To my friends? Loves of my life? You said Kronos took everybody. Did you mean everybody, or...
Well, no. Hypnos is with us, but fast asleep. Commander Skelemius, too. He's marshalling the Shades still loyal to our father. Poor Cerberus has been cast out into the morning fields. But as for all the rest...
Oh, at least the good Commander Skelemius made it out. But Nyx, Achilles, Thanatos, Megara, Dusa, Orpheus... Our grandfather has all of them locked up.
He has our father bound in chains in Tartarus. I understand he's trapped the others, frozen them in time. But we can break his hold on them. I'm certain that we can. Goodbye for now, brother. Think of a weapon we can use to set this right.
Sure thing. I think of weapons all the time.
You have returned.
No need to be concerned. The fates would have me do their bidding. Hey.
Moonlight, guide us home tonight.
Such a mess.
Just leave it.
Well done out there.
Freshly caught. One, please.
You made it.
May I? grow and flourish. What?
At last, you are prepared, young one.
Commander, what is that?
Sinuses.
Been meaning to try this. One to keep track of. May nectar of the gods bring greater blessings still. So mote it be.
Let's see here.
Such pitiable offerings as this are hardly worth my notice, witch!
No, but seriously, thanks. Nobody ever gets me anything. Besides you, I mean. That's nice, you know?
It's nice for me as well. Having you here as company means a lot, so it really is the least I could do.
So, what's the deal with the horned guy anyway? Saw him and Nemesis chatting like they were an item or something. It was weird.
They're siblings, Dora. The Horned One is Lord Moros, emissary of the Three Fates, our distinguished guest and a valuable ally.
Yeah, looks like we really put him up in style.
Light guide you home tonight.
May moonlight guide you.
Huh?
I've heard about the latest happenings, sister, but we'll discuss them out there on the hunt. Not while we're here.
Why are you really here, Eris? Tell me Kronos didn't put you up to this. You've made quite clear that you don't want me to succeed.
Babe, I'm almost hurt. You don't get me at all, do you? Just because I'm not rooting for you doesn't mean I'm rooting for the other guy.
Then who exactly are you rooting for, pray tell?
I'll let you puzzle that one out.
Take shelter from the
We heard about the Titan's latest misfortune by your hand. Is all else proceeding as intended by your estimation?
I think so. We just need to find a suitable weapon now, and then everything that's come to pass can be undone.
Perhaps not everything, but plenty. You know the rest by heart, and I'll not pry for further details. But should an unexpected setback come to pass, tell me at once.
I shall. Pure potential.
marks her passage silently, watching with the eye.
Askion Kataski. So mote it be.
Take shelter from the
kill Kronos can't kill Typhon, so what now? Keep doing this till somebody gives up? Thought we had a better plan.
The Titan thinks he took the upper hand by awakening that monster. But we'll turn that setback into our gain. Typhon is immensely powerful, a power we can use.
You really think the Titan would just offer up the key to his own undoing like that? Doesn't sound particularly smart.
The plan was always to exploit what he doesn't know.
Think he knows a lot more than you.
Rest easy, son of Nyx. I never could delve into the abyss of the subconscious with you, O Sleep. With my brother, the path was so clear. Well, we shall find another way. Hold on, Father. I lack the grasp for this. The Artificer. Sure.
Smart. Don't go just yet.
Bathe now in the light of the moon.
I know that sounds all right.
Grant me the aspect of Selene.
Shine like the moon, kiddo. Hey, might I have a word? Smells good. Out of here. But can you vanquish me again? Me? Good.
Not now.
You'll never break me. Succession.
Welcome to your new abode.
I live.
Cassynth.
I almost budged.
Jot it down. Commander, would you be willing to accompany me to the springs sometime?
What are you gonna do, carry me? I'm required here, young one, for... Your myriad accomplishments thus far are nothing in comparison to that which you now stand to gain, young one. Eternal glory can be yours if you but prove your worth.
The patterns on that drapery. The secret gifts of the Veil, bestowed on Knight's most dedicated servants. Commander, what are they doing here? Shades are never to look upon them.
Well, let's just say the rules have lately changed. Those gifts, as you refer to them, are yours to earn, provided you can do the stuff the Oath of the Unseen would ask of you, which, as you probably surmised, shall be no simple feat.
Perhaps a test merely of greed and arrogance. To overextend with the Oath may put my task in jeopardy.
Come on, don't be such a baby.
I mustn't look.
No peeking. makes for... My vigil thus resumes.
New assignments. Chaos, take me.
One of your relatives devotes himself to war. This is for him.
There is a stir of something different in the air tonight. You feel it too, yes? The sense of great and ancient possibility. Let us bring it into being through sheer force.
A tombstone. In the name of Hades.
As you wish.
Best have a look around. Now to head back. Another time sign. Death to Kronos. Olympus, in the name of Hades. What's left of Aphira? Ghastly thing. One remains. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
Death to Kronos. I sense that you are growing closer to manifesting the reality that we have long since sought. May you yet drain whatever light is left in him. Please make your choice. Phase shift.
Let's get the lay of the land. The god of war. Olympus, I accept this message. Peace can wait. More cutthroats. Felt that. Hear me, on my authority. That was my boon. Next pylon, then. can get out. In the name of Hades. War rages.
Heard you were back. I made those docks back there with my bare hands. Know some guys. They tally every skiff and trireme in the drink. We know where you're going.
So what if you do? You're just another servant of Kronos. The gods shall punish you when all this is over.
What do you know about it? They only care about their own. I'm just a joke to them. Am I a joke to you? Found you.
Not this!
Having some friends over.
Don't stand in my way. Mission complete. I'm ready. Return to Shadow now.
I am grateful, though that shall be all for now.
Trial done.
Wait, what was that?
This one.
The time to prove yourself has finally come.
Commander?
Young one. So are you gonna earn the gifts of the Veil over there? Or squander your chance to get some of that eternal glory?
Eternal glory. If such a thing may come to those who manage to achieve extraordinary feats, so be it. But to chase glory as a goal unto itself, that can't be right. At least, it's never been our way.
But our ways can change, wouldn't you say? We mustn't become mired in the olden ways of doing things. Though I don't mean to pressure you, kiddo. It's just, I think you ought to get what's yours is all.
I'll think about it. Some nightshade.
Oh, what have we there?
Salutations. What can we do? Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you.
Very well, then.
Will this truly come to pass?
Were the heights of Olympus all that you imagined at the palace of Lord Zeus? If you're to overcome such hardships to reach that point, the view had best be worth the while.
The palace grounds were like nothing I've ever beheld. Though everything was so vivid, I scarce could see it all. I felt as though I didn't belong there.
That you do not. Well, as long as your mountain relatives showed you a bit of hospitality in the brief time you had.
They did, but I'm glad I'm back. Hey, now that the taverna's back, how about I treat you to a bit of the ambrosia of the gods? You have my word, it's good.
Well, I guess I'm not in the middle of anything, and since you did give me your word... You know what? I'm in. Considered a delicacy, that figures. Kind of a weird consistency. Are you supposed to drink this stuff or eat it?
You're mainly just supposed to savor it with friends. I agree it's a bit unusual, but then it's intended for extraordinary circumstances.
Yeah? What makes this so extraordinary? We're just lounging around. Not in the tent, which granted isn't normal in my case, but still.
It's ours to decide what's special, don't you think? Yes, we see each other night in and night out, but we have never shared a fancy bottle like this, just the two of us.
I guess I see your point, but... bit of a paradox or something, right? Ambrosia's meant for extraordinary events, but it's the ambrosia itself making things unnaturally festive.
Supernaturally, even. My skin, it's beginning to crawl, as though something is here with us. Oh, gods.
The gods themselves shall quake with fear, the likes of which your frail consciousness shall never comprehend.
Alright, so then ambrosia's not that bad. I gotta go unwind, but that was fun.
Do it, Dora.
Leave it.
Nightshade.
You'll flourish here. Dare I take the vows? By my birthright. The growing fear. Farewell, everyone. This is my path. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Nothing escapes the notice of the Silver Sisters. I in the heavens, the goddess of the hunt on the surface. You beneath the earth, and the witch of the crossroads between realms. Now, we no longer merely observe, but act. Which suits you?